सुधागड एज्युकेशन सोसायटीचे पूर्व प्राथमिक, प्राथमिक, माध्यमिक व उच्च माध्यमिक विद्यालय कळंबोली मराठी
Hello, good morning children. Today we are going to start new topic and that is halogen derivatives. Next. Next. Halogen derivatives, this topic we are going to start. So here, before starting, just let us check our previous knowledge. Identify the functional group in these following compounds. So which are these functional groups? Just see Br, Cl2, F2, all these chlorines, and these. So these are the functional groups and we know these are halogens. So these halogen derivatives we are going to see, we are going to study in this topic. Now in this, the parent family is of hydrocarbon. In these hydrocarbons, it may be aliphatic or it may be aromatic hydrocarbons. In these compounds, number of hydrogen atoms are replaced by same number of halogen atoms. Then the obtained compounds, they are called as halogen derivatives. So this is the classification of halogen derivatives. These are classified in two ways. So on the basis of hydrocarbon skeleton to which halogen atom is bonded, these halogen derivatives are classified as haloalkanes, haloalkenes, haloalkynes and haloarenes. Okay. So on the basis of carbon skeleton to which halogen is attached. So this first example, this is of haloalkanes. So this is alkane. In this alkane, one hydrogen is replaced by one halogen atom. Okay. Here the basic compound, parent compound is alkene, and in this alkene one hydrogen is replaced by halogen. Okay. Third one, the parent compound is alkyne. It is alkyne, and in this alkyne hydrogen atom is replaced by halogen. Here this is arene, aromatic compound, benzene ring, and in this benzene ring one hydrogen is replaced by halogen atoms. Okay. So depending on the carbon skeleton, carbon hydrogen framework, they are classified as haloalkanes, haloalkenes, haloalkynes and haloarenes. Got it? In these compounds, hydrogen atom is replaced by halogen atom. Okay. Here the second type, second classification is on the basis of number of halogen atoms, number of halogen atoms. So depending on the number of halogen atoms, they are classified as mono, di, tri or polyhalogen compounds. See, when from that carbon hydrogen framework, if one hydrogen is substituted, one hydrogen is replaced, then the derived, then the newly obtained compounds, they are called as monohalogen compounds. monohalogen compounds. Okay, so here the parent compound, it was ethane, or it is ethane. In this ethane, one hydrogen is substituted by one halogen atom. So this is monohalogen because this compound contain only one halogen atom. This is the compound benzene. In this benzene, one hydrogen is replaced, one hydrogen is substituted by X atom, halogen atom. So these both are the examples of monohalogen compounds. Dihalogen compounds, what is dihalogen? So it must be by replacing two hydrogen atoms by two halogen atoms. So here in this example, parent compound is ethane, and in this ethane, two hydrogens, both hydrogens from this same carbon, CH3 single bond CH3. But here two hydrogen atoms are substituted, replaced by two halogen atoms, and we get the dihalogen derivative, dihalogen compound of ethane. Here the parent compound is ethane, and in this ethane, both on this both hydrogens, both adjacent carbons, two hydrogen atoms are replaced by two halogen atoms. So it is also dihalogen compound. In this benzene, from these two carbons, first one and second one, two hydrogen atoms are replaced by two halogens. So dihalogen compound. Same way, you can understand what is trihalogen. So in which there are three halogen atoms are present. How they are obtained? By replacing three hydrogen atoms of parent compound. Parent compound is propane. From 1, 2, 3, all these three carbons, three hydrogen atoms are replaced by three halogen atoms. So this is trihalogen derivative or trihalogen compound. Here in this aromatic ring, in this benzene ring, from this position and this position, hydrogen atoms are substituted and replaced by halogen atoms. Got it? So these are trihalogen compounds. So here this is the idea or two types of classification. Now classification of monohalogen compounds, their classification we are going to see. These monohalogen compounds are further classified on the basis of position of halogen atom and type of hybridization of carbon. Type of hybridization of carbon to which halogen atom is attached. So at which carbon halogen is present, its hybridization, depending on this hybridization of that carbon, we are going to classify. So alkyl halides or haloalkanes, they are called as alkyl halides or haloalkanes. In alkyl halides or haloalkanes, halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon, which is a part of saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated means what? So which having all which carbon having all four valencies are fully satisfied by carbon-carbon, either single bond or either carbon-hydrogen single bond. It is called as saturated. Now alkyl halides may be primary, secondary or tertiary depending on the substitution state of the carbon to which halogen is attached. Here the nature of carbon, that also we have to see whether it is primary, secondary or tertiary. You know this all, what is primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon. So just recall what is primary carbon. Primary carbon is that which is directly bonded to only one another carbon. Secondary carbon is that which is directly bonded to two another carbon atoms, and tertiary the carbon which is directly bonded to three another carbon atoms. Okay. Now see this example. This is primary halide. Now see this halogen X, maybe chlorine, bromine, iodine or fluorine. It is bonded to the carbon. It is primary carbon. See, because this carbon is bonded to alkyl group. Alkyl group means one carbon. To any one carbon it is directly bonded. So this alkyl halide is primary alkyl halide. Another example, secondary halide. See, this is halogen and this is bonded to this carbon. What is the nature of this carbon? So it is secondary because it is directly bonded to first, and this is second carbon. Okay, so it is secondary alkyl halide or secondary halide. Same way, tertiary halide. See, this is halogen bonded to this carbon, and this carbon is directly bonded to three alkyl groups. Three alkyl group means three carbon atoms. So this is tertiary halides. So this is first type of classification. Second, allylic halides. Depending the nature of carbon atom, depending the hybridization of carbon to which halogen is attached. So this is allylic halide. Allylic halides. In allylic halide, halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon. It is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon next to carbon carbon double bond. See, halogen bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon, CH2. It's all bonds are carbon carbon single bonds. So this first carbon carbon single bond, two carbon hydrogen single bond, and one carbon halogen single bond. So it is sp3 hybridized carbon. Which is next to carbon carbon double bond. So what is the definition of allylic halides? Allylic halides, halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon next to carbon carbon double bond. Next to carbon carbon double bond. So this is allylic halide. In this cyclohexene, so this is carbon carbon double bond. Carbon carbon double bond, and next carbon, this is sp3 hybridized carbon to which halogen is bonded. Okay. Benzylic halide. In benzylic halides, halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon which is further bonded to an aromatic ring. What is benzylic halide? In this benzylic halide, halogen is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon which is bonded to aromatic ring. See this example, halogen bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon and which is bonded to aromatic ring. Okay. Here halogen bonded to carbon, this is sp3 carbon, sp3 hybridized carbon, which is next to aromatic ring. So this is aromatic ring. Got it? So it is called as benzylic halide. D, vinylic halides. So in this vinylic halides, halogen is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon It is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon of aliphatic chain. Vinylic halide is haloalkene. Now here, up to this we have seen halogen is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon. But here in this example, halogen is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon. This is sp2 hybridized carbon. What is sp2 hybridized carbon? So it has carbon carbon double bond. So carbon carbon double bonded carbon is, or doubly bonded carbon is, sp2 hybridized carbon. So in hybridization we have seen about this in formation of ethylene molecule. Ethane molecule or methane molecule formation, it has carbon carbon single bonds or carbon hydrogen single bond. So that carbon is sp3 hybridized carbon. In ethene or ethylene, carbon carbon double bond, and that carbon is sp2 hybridized carbon. So here halogen is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon. It is also called as haloalkene because the basic or parent compound is alkene, and in this alkene one hydrogen is substituted by halogen atom. So it is haloalkene. It is called as haloalkene also. Here this double bond, carbon carbon double bond in this cyclohexene. So here definitely this is sp2 hybridized carbon because that carbon contains one carbon hydrogen single bond and carbon carbon double bond. Its one hydrogen is replaced by halogen. So this is vinylic halide or haloalkene. Okay. Haloalkynes, when halogen atom is bonded to sp hybridized carbon, it is haloalkyne. Now sp hybridized carbon, so acetylene, example of acetylene, formation of acetylene we have seen, it contains 2 sp hybridized carbon. Means first is carbon carbon single sigma bond and 2 unhybridized py and pz, they get sidewise overlap and form 2 pi bonds. So this is sp hybridized carbon. To this sp hybridized carbon halogen is present, so it is haloalkyne, or parent compound is alkene, alkyne. In this alkyne, by replacing one hydrogen by one halogen atom, the obtained compound is called as haloalkyne. It is haloalkyne. Aryl halides or haloarenes. From aromatic compounds, if hydrogen is replaced by halogen, then the obtained compounds are called as aryl halides or haloarenes. In this aryl halides, halogen atom is directly bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon. Now here in benzene, each carbon is sp2 hybridized. Each carbon is sp2 hybridized. So if in aromatic ring or benzene ring, halogen is directly bonded to the carbon which is sp2 hybridized, so they are called as aryl halides. They are called as aryl halides. So this is basic parent compound is toluene, and in this toluene halogen is bonded to second carbon. This is first and this is second carbon. Okay. Now nomenclature of alkyl halides. So here in this nomenclature of alkyl halides, the common name is given from the name of alkyl group to which halogen is attached. Alkyl halide. So we must have to mention first the name of alkyl group and followed by the word halide. Okay. So this is CH2Cl2, methylene chloride. It is methylene chloride, and according to IUPAC system, they are called as haloalkanes. Their names, IUPAC names are haloalkanes. They are called as haloalkanes. Means here we have to first determine, we have to first find the alkane, parent alkane, from which it is derived, from which it is obtained. Now here the parent compound is of one carbon, and that is methane. So from methane, this compound is obtained by replacing two hydrogen atoms. So it is dichloromethane. It is dichloromethane. Second example, CH3CH2Br. According to common name system, indicate first the name of this alkyl group. What is it? It is ethyl. And which halide is present? Bromine. So bromide. Ethyl bromide. So the name is, common name is ethyl bromide. Now in IUPAC system, the parent alkane of two carbons, and it is ethane. So it is derived from ethane. So bromoethane. It is haloalkane. Indicate first the name of halo group. So which is halo group here? Bromo. It is bromo. So bromoethane. It is bromoethane. CH3CH Cl CH3. Now this chlorine is bonded to this carbon, which is secondary, and this is isopropyl group, CH3 CH3 H, and this is Cl. So this is isopropyl group. So isopropyl chloride. According to IUPAC system, what is the name? So parent alkane is of 3 carbons, propane. So parent alkane is propane. Now after getting the idea about parent alkane, number the selected chain from the end which is closer to halogen. So halogen is present at equidistance from both ends. So 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. Second position we have chlorine. At second position we have chlorine. So it is 2-chloropropane. It is 2-chloropropane. Same way, CH3 twice CH2Br. Isobutyl bromide. This is isobutyl bromide. CH2 CH2 CH CH2 and Br. 1, 2, 3. So this is isobutyl group. This group is isobutyl group. So isobutyl bromide. But when we are writing the IUPAC name, select the longest continuous parent chain. It is propane. It is propane. In this propane, bromine attached to this carbon first. This is second. At second carbon, methyl group is present, CH3. So methyl group is present. So 1 bromo 2 methyl propane. 1 bromo 2 methyl propane. Okay. Now tertiary butyl bromide. Tertiary butyl bromide. Let me draw here C, C, Br. Here CH3, CH3, tertiary butyl bromide. Okay, so this is tertiary butyl bromide, common name, trivial name, but when we are writing IUPAC name, in this IUPAC name, select the longest continuous carbon chain. So, longest continuous carbon chain, it is of propane. In this propane, halogen is present at this second carbon, first, second, and this is third. Bromine is present at second carbon, and at this second carbon there is methyl group also. Methyl group is also present. So 2 bromo 2 methyl propane, 2 bromo 2 methyl propane. In this way the nomenclature of alkyl halide can be seen. See this another examples, CH2 double bond CHCl, chloroethane. So this is triple bond CH triple bond C Cl. It is derived from ethine, so chloroethane. The name is chloroethane. Benzyl iodide. So to this benzyl group CH2I group is attached. So means it is derived from methane. Parent alkane is methane. In this parent alkane is methane, and the name is iodophenyl methane. So two side chains, one is iodine and second is phenyl. So alphabetically I comes first, so it is iodophenyl methane. Okay, in this way the nomenclature of alkyl halides can be explained. Next. Now preparation methods. In this preparation methods, so first method is by using alcohol. By using alcohol. So first is action with hydrogen halide, alcohol and HX. Alcohol and HX. So here I written general reaction ROH plus HX, this is alcohol, plus alkyl halide. Suitable condition it is given, and here substitution reaction take place, RX alkyl halide formation take place plus H2. Now here order of reactivity of alcohol is tertiary alcohol is greater than secondary alcohol is greater than primary alcohol. So this is the order, and by this order we can see this reaction. Now for primary and secondary alcohol, first example of chlorination. So here when we take hydrogen chloride, then that will be chlorination. So chlorination of alcohol, ROH plus HCl plus anhydrous zinc chloride. This anhydrous zinc chloride is called as Lucas reagent. It is Lucas reagent because the reactivity of primary secondary alcohol is less. So they required the catalyst, catalytic condition. If we take tertiary alcohol for this chlorination, then no requirement of external catalyst is in that reaction. So here ROH plus HCl anhydrous ZnCl2, it gives corresponding alkyl chloride plus water molecule. Okay. Now zinc chloride is Lewis acid, it coordinate with ROH this bond by weakening RO bond. Carbon oxygen bond become weak and detachment of OH take place. So here this way the reaction take place and corresponding alkyl chloride formation take place. For tertiary alcohol, the reaction take place in absence of zinc chloride because they are reactive. In order of reactivity, tertiary alcohols are more reactive, so they don't need the catalyst zinc chloride. Bromination. Now in this bromination, alcohol plus HBr. So this HBr is produced in C2 in reaction vessel by the reaction of sodium bromide and H2SO4. When sodium bromide and H2SO4 reacts with each other, it produces hydrobromic acid, and this hydrobromic acid reacts with alcohol to form corresponding alkyl bromide. So what happens here? This OH is get substituted by Br. Alcohol, alkyl alcohols, this OH group is substituted by Br. Now in this iodination, ROH plus HI, so here sodium iodide plus H3PO4 phosphoric acid, it gives Ri plus H2O. OH is substituted by by iodide group. Now in this preparation of alkyl iodide, phosphoric acid is used instead of H2SO4 because H2SO4 is strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes HI to give I2, means reversible reaction may take place. So to avoid this, the mild oxidizing agent, mild acid H3PO4 is used to get the desired product. And what is desired product? Alkyl iodide. Okay, so this is first preparation method by using alcohol and corresponding hydrogen halides. Okay, let us stop here. Thank you.